Prime Minister's brought forward a meeting of state and territory leaders to this weekend to clinch a new national deal on healthcare. Julia Gillard is sweeping aside signature reforms that her predecessor Kevin Rudd had hailed as historic. She's set to abandon the clawback of GST revenue, and that should be enough to finally bring all premiers on board for a new agreement. From Canberra, Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simkin.
Kevin Rudd visited dozens of hospitals and promised billions of dollars, trying to keep his dream alive.
Well, can you do this on me after I collapse?
His leadership did collapse, and now his grand vision appears dead on the table.
Clearly some great work has been done to date, but there is more to do, and I am hoping that in the coming few days I can, in the national interest, strike agreements with premiers and with chief ministers.
Julia Gillard is still pursuing local control and better care, but principles once considered untouchable are on the negotiating table. The Commonwealth is no longer demanding the states give back 30% of their GST payments. A national funding pool is one alternative, but the funding mechanism hasn't been settled. That means Kevin Rudd's promise to fund 60% of the health budget is also on the chopping block, although the Commonwealth is still offering a major cash injection of up to $16 billion.
It's clear to me that Julia Gillard will bend over backwards to do a deal. She will abandon every principle.
Government sources say Kevin Rudd's plan was too complicated, and the new Prime Minister's focus is on getting a true national agreement. The early signs are healthy.
If Julia Gillard separates health away from the GST, she has got a real prospect of getting agreement on health.
I'm not particularly fussed as to whether money from our state and from the Commonwealth goes into this pool or that pool.
The federal state get-together will be held on Sunday, brought forward because of a possible clash with a soldier's funeral. The government's quietly hopeful a deal can be done, saying the proposed changes to the plan are a sign of Julia Gillard's pragmatism. The Prime Minister's relying on patience rather than pragmatism to get a flood levy through Parliament, with the coalition still bitterly opposed.
I said this week that the Prime Minister has a decent heart, but I tell you what, she's got a tin ear.
I've never seen such a tin heart. I've never seen such a tin heart.
Tony Crook and Bob Catter have sided with Labor, but the other independents are yet to fall into line. Mark Simkin, ABC News, Canberra.